Good morning. So today is my second to the last day here in Athens. Before I go to work today, I want to see Acropolis because I can't be in Athens and not see Acropolis. I'm really lucky because the Acropolis is about 10-15 minutes away by foot. It's about 8:48, so before 9 a.m. and it's still chilly, so that's why I have my jacket on. And most of the people you see, even if they're walking their dogs, are covered up as well, so make sure you bring the right clothing. So there are different prices to the ticket. The one I paid for is 10 euros, and that only includes this area, Acropolis and its slopes, that's what they call it. But if you want to visit all of the archaeological sites they have in Athens, you can pay for 30 euros for a package, and you have like 5 days to be able to consume it. So according to the signs, this area here is the Theater of Dionysus, and they have very fat and furry cats here in Athens. Here's one.
Fat, furry cats.
So this one's like an amphitheater. The views here are amazing. You could really see Athens. Although it's a little bit short, I think they have a limit on how much high you can build up into the air. From here, you could see a lot of the city. On to the other things you can see on top of the hill here. And of course, I had to ask other people to take my picture because I'm alone. But that's how it is when you travel alone. And you kind of get used to it, and many people don't mind actually. Well, that's the famous Parthenon. Took me a while to kind of record a bit because I was taking a lot of pictures and I was asking other people to take my pictures. The sun's up, but it's not that hot. Everyone has their jackets on still, so it's about 10 and I've taken so many pictures and videos. I think my memory is running out, but I don't mind. I have some extra here. Here's the Parthenon, and you can see it's still an ongoing construction, and they're saying that ever since the Greek state was founded, that was their main goal, to restore all of the monuments that they had, to restore their heritage. And you'd see here in Acropolis that restorations are ongoing around the clock. And so you're aware, the Acropolis site opens at 8 in the morning and closes at 4:30 for the last people who can enter. By the way, I'm seeing so many Asians in tour groups, and they're all together speaking their language. So apart from the Parthenon, there's like different temples here. So one is the one behind me, and there's like 5 more on the slopes on the hill of the Acropolis. So I'm gonna try and catch their name, and I'll put it here in the video so that you can see. Apart from the Parthenon, there's other things in the Acropolis. There weren't a lot of people. Now you can really see the marked difference in the number of people here in Acropolis. Now is 10:20, so try to get here early as much as you can. They open at 8 in the morning. And wear comfy shoes as well, because there's some trails. It's not a long trail, but some stones might be slippery, especially if it's rainy. Or if you're not accustomed to walking or hiking, then you know it might be an issue for you. So try to be comfortable, wear comfortable shoes, and wear comfortable everything. And yeah, you might want to bring your sunglasses as well, because the sun is a little bit up. This kind of sun doesn't bother me, but other people, you know, they're wearing sunglasses. So it can be a little bit warm, but for me it's still nippy. Maybe it's about 17-18 degrees more or less. And I must say, I really hear a lot of Spanish around. I think it's like Spanish tour groups or schools from Spain that are touring Athens, because I hear a lot of Spanish. So my knowledge in Spanish has been really useful because I've been able to ask people to take my picture, right? Gotta say, it's my first time in Europe, so to start in Athens in Greece is really awesome. Just look at that. Just look at the Parthenon. It's famous the world over, and I've only seen it in pictures, and now I'm here. So I think Greece is a good start to get to know Europe because there's so much history and heritage here, and once in your life at least, I think you gotta see the Parthenon and Acropolis here in Athens. Now there's a lot of people, unlike earlier. I'm in the same spot. Like this one behind me, it's called the Erechtheion. So this one behind me is called the Propylaea. And by the way, every now and then, if you do something stupid, if you do something that's not allowed by the park, you're gonna hear a whistle, you're gonna hear a shout telling you not to do something, not to stand on something, not to touch something, because there's like park rangers that are kind of monitoring the tourists' moves so that you don't do something that's not allowed in the tourist sites. Okay, I think I'm nearing the end of the tour. It's about 12 at noon and I gotta be back at work soon, so I think I'm gonna go around a little bit more, see what else I can see here, and that's gonna be it. There's definitely a lot to see, so make sure you allot like 4 or 5 hours if you can afford to do so, because the Acropolis is one big hill and there's like different statues, different monuments, different churches right on the hill of Acropolis. So I'm sure even if you spend a full day here, it's not gonna be in vain. And look, unlike the other areas where it's very crowded, here in the northern slope, it's kind of just like Mina, if you can see. So take your time to walk around because there's other places in the Acropolis Hill where it's not as crowded as the other ones.